First exercise here is called a foam roller open book. You're going to be laying on the ground on your side. Foam roller is going to be down. This bottom leg is going to be nice and straight. What you're going to do is you're going to bring that hip up to 90 degrees. Knee's going to be at 90 degrees, resting on top of the foam roller. Bottom arm's going to be out straight. Top hand's going to be this way. What you're going to be doing is you're going to be opening up the chest, keeping contact with the foam roller with that top leg, holding it for about 3 seconds. And then you're going to come back. Opening up, holding for about 3 seconds. And then you're going to come back. Doing that on both sides. This exercise is called the foam roller thread the needle. What you're going to do is you're going to put a foam roller next to you in front of your knee. Knees are going to be directly under your hips. Hands are going to be directly under your shoulders. You're going to take this outside hand and you're going to reach it behind. And you're going to be rolling and rotating as far as you can. Coming back, big exhale. Going out, hold it for about 2 to 3 seconds. Then you're going to be coming back and you're going to do both sides on that one. This one's called foam roller snow angels. What you're going to be doing is you're going to be laying on a long foam roller. Your tailbone's going to kind of be towards the bottom. Your head's going to rest on the top. If you don't have a foam roller, you can do it on the ground or on a slightly elevated surface like pillows or towels of some sort. So you're going to lay back, your palms are going to be up, your arms are going to be straight. What you're going to do is you're going to kind of do a snow angel, raising the arms all the way up, trying to keep the back of the hands in contact with the ground the whole time. If you can't do that, that's okay. Just try to go up as high as you can, and then you're going to come all the way back down. Palms are going to stay up the entire time. You're just going to go all the way back up and all the way back down. This is called golf club external rotation. So what you're going to do is you're going to take a golf club like this. You're going to spin it around so it comes around the back side of your arm this way. So you're holding on to it with your fingers here. Back side of your arm this way. What you want to do with the upper body is you're going to have the pec open. I don't want the pec closed down like this. Pec is going to be open, and what you're going to be doing is you're going to use this bottom hand to just work on externally rotating that shoulder. You should feel a good stretch here. From the side, it's going to look like this. You can go back kind of as far as you feel comfortable going. Again, the shoulder's not going to be rolled forward. The shoulder's going to be open and back. You're going to try to do a stretch that way. You're going to hold that one, and you'll do both sides. This is a side lying sleeper stretch. What you're going to do is your elbow is going to be perpendicular to your body, so I don't want the elbow tucked or way up like this. Perpendicular to your body, back of the arm is going to be on the floor. You're going to grab the other arm here, and you're just going to pull that arm down into internal rotation. One thing to remember on this one is when you're doing it, you want your body stacked over itself. You don't want to be rolled back like this because then it's really easy to go down. You want your body stacked on top of itself. So shoulders in alignment and rotating down, holding internal rotation. Go to the point where you feel like it's tight and you're just going to sit there. You're going to do both sides. This exercise is called a pelvic wall hip clear. I'm going to show you my lower body mostly so you can kind of see how it goes. So as I step into frame, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be standing by a wall. Hands are going to be on the wall in kind of a golf address position. Okay, so if I was holding the golf club, this is kind of the position I'm going to be in. Hands are on the wall. What I'm going to do then is I'm going to step my left foot forward just a little bit. Basically, the toes on my right foot are about equal to the instep on my left foot. So you're going to get in that position. What you're going to do is you're going to rotate your hips to the right into a backswing. Okay, trying to keep that upper body nice and square and stable. And then what you're going to do is you're going to straighten that left leg, drive the hips to the left, rotating the hips as much as you possibly can, keeping the upper body square, and reset. That's going to be one. So you're going to do all the reps on that side. Then you sneak the right foot forward, and you're going to rotate left to start, and then you're going to straighten that right leg, and you rotate as far as you can to the right, and reset. This is called the overhead towel stretch. You can use a long towel, or you can use a golf club if you have one handy, or any sort of like broomstick, thing like that, stick that works. What you're going to do is you're going to put one arm overhead like this. One arm is going to be behind this way. So you can see from the back, What I'm going to want to do here is first I'm going to be pulling this arm up from the bottom. Chest is going to be open, so I'm not caving that chest forward. Chest is going to be open. As I'm pulling this arm up, I'm going to be holding it for the amount of time as listed. And then with the top hand, you're going to be pulling the top hand down into that position. Same thing, holding that position. You're going to be going back and forth, holding those positions. Once you finish all the reps, then you just switch. Same thing, you're going to be pulling up, then you switch, and you are pulling down. This one here is the upper trap stretch. So I have two in here, upper trap and levator scapula stretch. Both of them are muscles kind of on the side of your neck. The upper trap stretch, what we're going to do here first is you're going to take your hand, put it over the opposite side of your head. You're going to take this shoulder and you're going to be pushing it kind of downward. When you're pushing it downward, you're going to side bend over. You should feel a pretty strong pull right in this area. So what you're going to do is you're just going to go there. It should be a moderate pull. You're just going to hold it there for about 30 seconds, and then you're going to relax. Reason you want to keep this shoulder down is because if you're doing this, the shoulder comes up, you're not getting much of a stretch. By pushing that shoulder down, you're really working on stretching that upper trap. Another thing with that that's a common mistake is people will, when they're doing this, that shoulder will round forward as they're pulling. We don't want that. We want that shoulder up and back, head nice and neutral as we're pulling to the side. If the head comes forward too much or backwards too much, you're not going to be stretching that upper trap. That's the upper trap stretch. You'll do that on both sides. This is the levator scapula stretch. What this one is, the only difference is, I call it the Michael Jackson stretch because basically it's that famous cap tipping motion. Same thing here. You are going to be having that shoulder down. What you're going to do is you're going to turn your head 45 degrees, kind of facing your armpit. You're going to be pulling the back of your head down towards your armpit. You should feel a little bit of a stretch in the neck there. Really kind of allow that chin to tuck and bring that nose towards that armpit. Same thing from the side view. Shoulder's going to be back. You're not going to be rounded forward, and it's going to be staying down. So you're really getting a good stretch right down in this area here. You'll do that one on both sides.